Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday, 11 of November 2018, and it's 4:58 p.m. Just a few minutes before 5. Now it's really dark here, and it's known that winter's coming, and it's still on autumn season here, United Kingdom. Now remember, guys, this is a video is for purposely for a education purpose, not for any kind of signal providing service. So just a quick reminder that any trade you're gonna make based on this video is on your own risk. So try to avoid make any unnecessary mistakes on what we do here. This is just educational purpose. So we're looking at key levels, opportunities for the coming week that could make us profitable in our trading. So this is how I trade. Remember, guys, this is not scripted. It's just purely from my head right now. It comes out of my head. I did my research for a couple hours before recording this video. So this video is purposely for you guys for educational purpose. So today I won't cover much about fundamentals, but I just want to clear out the air about the trading war now is soothing up. Where the China and the US now they've seen the calamities of the trade wars. Now they kind of like clear out the air. Well, what's left in the markets now? The biggest headwind is Brexit, and still there isn't like a clear final outview going on so far for the coming week. So it's still it's a bit everywhere, and Brexit hasn't given us any good indication of how the GBP is gonna play out for the next week. So my advice is just try to avoid any GBP/USD trades, just to avoid any kind of risk from news and uncertainties in the market. Now jumping on to dollar US currency index. This is a very interesting currency index for me. I always like to look at this just to have a quick measure and outlook for the coming week, because remember, guys, dollar is the strongest currency in the world. It cannot influence, not the strongest, but it cannot influence a lot of pairs in the market. So GBPUSD, EURUSD, all those kinds of trades pairs, they are being influenced by US dollar currency index. So I like to start with this index to have a very good outlook of the week coming. So here we are, as we said last week that we expect a drop from the higher highs at this top of 97.05, which subsequently had effect on pairs such as Euro, GBPUSD and other minor pairs. Now the market came back here and it bounces back and it reverses back to its normal upward movement. Now what do I see for the coming week? I see the coming potential I see a potential weakness for EURUSD up to these levels of let me use my favorite cursor with my favorite brush. So here traders, what I see for the coming week, I see a potential reverses to here, or you can call it a correction, and a further upward movement of the dollar currency index. Now I wait for the price to come here and execute my longs and look for any long patterns for the coming week. Now having said that, I want to jump to Aussie dollar USD. Now this pair I analyzed last week and it played out beautifully was it on Wednesday? Yeah, I think it was on Wednesday. Ilicheza vizuri sana, and because remember, guys, trend is the king. So we have a very strong trend pattern. You can see this very strong downward movement, and the price came here and respected that level really well. Now my verdict for this pair for the coming week is that it's quite confusing. Number one, fundamentally the trade wars is in good talks. The trade war is in good talks, guys. Remember that. Now having said that, that's important, because if you have trade wars as a positive thing, Aussie dollar as the big depends a lot on China economy, it's gonna perform better. So under that scrutiny, I expect the market to come back here. Let me draw for you guys. Come back here and then bounce back and continue to the upward movement. So I'm gonna look for any long buying opportunities and patterns from these levels, continuous onwards. Other thing is, remember guys, if you look at this downward trend, is such a strong one, which has been supported by the strength of the dollar as well. So having analyzed the dollar currency index, inaweza kutupa taswira kwamba hii market itaendelea kushuka mpaka kuchini, lakini ukiangalia this massive drop kushuka hadi kuchini, it can be on equilibrium with the dollars. Ikishafika katika optimum upward movement, ikianza kushuka, this itaanza kupanda. Kwa hiyo ni muhimu kuweza kuelewa mchezo unachezaje, na hapo from there you can execute your trades. Na tunaendelea kwenda kuna GBP Japanese yen. Now remember guys, last week I analyzed 2 points here. I analyzed kwamba market ipo katika this very strong range, na kweli that will happen. So number one, I suspected the price to come and dip here and reverse backwards here to these levels, but ikufanya hivyo. So that's what really happens. You're not 100% perfect, but having said that, ukiwa na easy kind of things happening in the market, it gives you a perspective kwamba the market trend is changing. So the trend change and it break out very strongly. I can get a volume up. Volume was so high. It break all the way up to these levels, which is one of very strong significant levels for the GBP Japanese yen. By the way, if you're intraday market trader, this has been a very this should have been a very interesting level to play with, because if you lock in the 4 hours, you can see a very good strong pattern ambazo the market really took last week. So you buy at the dips and follow the trend up to these levels, and I made a quite good fortune from that. Now the market is retracing. Now the way I see it is, there's a probability of the market to come back here and kind of tries to consolidate upward, and then boom, continue to this back to this range. So my target for the coming week will be this area as my take profit 1, and this area as my take profit 2. Alright, jumping on almost to Euro Aussie dollar. That was a good trade last week. I can see our risk reward 2.45 was hit down there, and no, it wasn't hit down there, it was almost hit down there. Let me zoom in for you guys. But I just took all my profit. It was like 90% target reach, so I just took my profits. But the first profit was taken here by 1.57268, and that was good. That was really good. That was very good, and I was so happy for that. As I say that, guys, always follow the trend. Trend is your best friend. So what do I see for the coming week? I see the market kind of retrace back here. Probably someone will be tempted to short here. I won't short because I don't see any gap filling. I see a gap filling for the price for it to come above there and maybe retest and then break out to here. Now here's why I'm gonna look for my short entries and opportunities for this take profit 1 and take profit 2 down here. So it's all up to you guys. You have to play that on your own. So yeah. So my entry will be at 1.58414, and my take profit 1 is going to be at 1.57267. That's roughly how many? That's almost 1,000 lots of pips. So that's a lot. That's a big move. Let's jump onto Euro Japanese yen. I love this trade. So the way I see for Euro Japanese yen for the coming week, we have seen a confirmation of a correction and reversal of the European Japanese yen, plus having a confluency from the previous highs here. You can see the market kind of shows some weakness on that level. Plus, when you draw down the Fibonacci retracement, it gives us a very interesting 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, and the price had to retrace. Another thing is, which is very important, if you look down here for our indicator, you see a very convergency in the what's it called, convergency of our MACDs. So all the indicators are on our side. So this is a kind of trade I always advise people just to take, even if it kind of hits the stop loss. And remember, just put the stop loss down up here, 130.188, and just enjoy the rest of the profits all the way down here. And it's been supported by the strength of the dollar as well. So there's a lot of factors in cooked here that helped us to have a very strong bias on the bearish downward movement for your Japanese yen. So I'm gonna look for bearish and patterns down here, opportunities to have my first take profit of 127.009, and down here of I think I should do that. That's just a lazy me, guys. Don't bother. It's 125.626. Alright, tunaendelea na Euro USD. Euro USD last week was very interesting. You could see the doji candle here. It shows us that the bears are getting stronger, plus having very strong red 50 days moving average gives us a very strong bearish outlook. And I remember, guys, I was telling you guys, look at the bigger picture. Ukishaanza kuona bigger picture, go to Forex time frame na unaweza kuona pattern. So ukiangalia price ilikuja hapa ika bounce back, ikarudi juu, ikatengeneza head and shoulders, ika bounce back. Now the way I see for the coming week for this pair is that price itakuja hapa. That's based on the weakness of the dollar, and then see a further downward continuation. Probably won't that be the case. Maybe tutaja ku retest maeneo ya hapa. If you draw a Fibonacci, you get halfway retracement of around 1.14151. But that'll be a very desperate move. Kulinganisha kwamba USD has reached a very strong support level, and most of the time prices tend to reverse backwards very strongly, like the previous move you see here. So guys, be careful with how you're gonna play that. But for me, my play for that week, for this coming week, is gonna be at 1.14480. Okay, let's jump on to USD CAD. USD CAD is play this trade out. I wish I paid attention on USD CAD here last week. I did not, but the pair did so well, and it went along with analysis, and we went even beyond our target. So our target was around 1,706. Sorry, I'm not counting. Around 1.31606. The price went all above that and just went to hit the top trend line here, which acts as a resistance. Now so I was gonna guys play with the trend. Go to 4 hours, look for the patterns, go to 1 hour and look for your entry level. So that's how I play. Daily time frame, looking for trend, 4 hours looking for the patterns, 1 hour looking for the entry level, and then you just shut down your computer and get out and enjoy life. So I suspect the price will come back here. Oops. The price will come back here, and then we retrace back and continue its move upward. So that's how I see the USD CAD, and I think I should put I'm gonna put an alert when the price hits this support level, and I'll see for trading opportunities over there. USD Japanese yen, oh la la, USD Japanese yen, look at that. You remember, guys, last week our risk reward ratio gives us a very good 5.8 risk reward, which had a massive squeeze in profit with a minimum loss potential. So number one, the things I looked at was this key line, the trend, the 50-day moving average. Now we're seeing a massive sell-off coming in, and I think this is gonna be there for a very short time. I don't see it as a very strong one, because the price has to continue to his price continues on its normal trend until that happens, until proven otherwise. So always trade with the trend until proven otherwise. So if I stretch my Fibonacci retracement, I see the price coming back to these levels again. So having said that, I'm gonna have my entry levels at that level of let me get the arrow for you guys. These levels of 112.589. So I suspect the price will come back down there very strongly, come back down there, break that main trend line and come back to this main trend line, and then continue to his way up. So that's how I play it. Euro Norwegian Corona. This one interesting one. The price keeps on trying to break out of this resistance line, and I noticed something, that this is very confluent with the dollar's appreciation or positive move of the dollar. So my entry for this week will be around these levels for 9.514, and I'll look for bullish patterns from here, so the price to keep on going up from there and break out. So the price come back, break here, retrace to that level, and then keep on going up. So that's it for me for this analysis. I try to keep it simple, I try to keep it straightforward, not blah blah blah, for you guys just to be able to focus and be able to get what you're looking for in this webinars, and I know what you're looking for. You're looking to learn, and you're looking for key levels for you guys to trade. Now those are the key levels for you guys to trade, and I wish you good luck. And remember guys, just give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe, give us a support, because that means a lot. We're doing this for free, 100% free. You can go to our website, check it out. We don't charge anything for mentorship at the moment, so join our Bongo Forex team, our Instagram. Follow us in there and get all the updates on what we do. So this is our website, just get in there, support us. I'll just drop the website link down below in the description, and you just click it and text it straight there. So for me, I believe there's no excuse for you to make losses in trading, because trading as trading, you have to have so there's this thing someone really challenged me with, was that just focus on one strategy, and if that strategy gives a drawdown of 15% and it's a 70% probability of you winning, just focus on that. Because if you start to mix other strategies, maybe a hard strategy have 60 and 50, and if you do the simple math, you take all these probabilities, like say 50 times 60 times 70%, it kind of reduces down your probability to win, and kind of maximize up your potential of losing and burning out your account. So focus on one strategy. So here I've been talking multiple strategies like gap filling, I've been talking about key levels, but yes, remember guys, key levels, trend patterns are very important, and go to 1 hour for your entry level. So that's it for you guys for this week. I hope you enjoy this webinar, and bye.